Hey everybody, Siki here, and I'm coming to you with a different type video, okay? So this video is all about beauty blenders, as you saw from the title. I don't think I've seen a video like this on YouTube, so I wanted to bring this to you guys. Okay, first off, as you can see, I have some pink beauty blenders, which are the original beauty blenders. Then, as you know, or if you don't, they came out with black beauty blenders, which is by Beauty Blender as well. This is an orange one, but this is actually by Real Technique, so we're not gonna talk about that today. And recently, Sephora and Beauty Blender collaborated to release a purple beauty blender, which is called Royal, and it's a limited edition exclusively at Sephora. And I believe they released that to go with the whole color of the year, which is Orchid. And then they also have a white beauty blender, which is called Pure. So I recently posted a picture of the Royal beauty blender when I purchased it, right? And someone commented on Instagram and said, well, what function does the purple beauty blender serve? And I was like, well, what exactly do you mean? Like, what is it for? What exactly do you mean? And she said, well, you know, the white one is for this and the pink one is for that. And I was like, So after seeing her comment on Instagram, at first I was like, okay, is she a little crazy? Like, a beauty blender is to put your makeup on, is to put your foundation on. And I was like, well, you know what? Let me do a little research on my own. I'm not just gonna go off of what she told me, I'm gonna research it on my own. So I did some research and I found out that each color beauty blender has its own function. So I have my paper here with my research because there's no way I could remember all this, but I wanted to share with you guys, okay? Let's start off with the black beauty blender. So this is what it looks like in its original state, and this is what it looks like when you wash it and it swells, okay? Of course, it's a black makeup sponge applicator, but it achieves the same flawless finish with all makeup formulations, but it is in chic black, okay? It's considered a pro beauty blender and it has the same suede texture as the original. However, it has unique curves that fit the contour of your face and it leaves your makeup dazzling and undetectable. That's what it says about the black beauty blender. Now, I got this information from Sephora.com, okay? You wanna look at a product in depth, when you click on it, it gives you all the information, all the specs about it, okay? It's a non-latex product, it's hypoallergenic, and it can last up to 3 or 4 months if cared properly. Now, I know somebody asked me previously how long you're supposed to keep your beauty blenders for, and according to the site, it says 3 to 4 months. However, if I can make mine last longer than that, I'm definitely making it last longer than that, because sometimes you can find these for $19.95 a piece, or if you go to a beauty supply like Nigel's or Friends Beauty, you can get 2 for like $21 or $25, or even on Amazon, okay? So at that price, it's definitely lasting more than 4 months. I have used both beauty blenders. I've used the pink one, the black one. I've used all of them except the white one. And this one seems to be a tad more firm than the black one. The black one seems to be a little more spongy, if you will, okay? Now about the pink beauty blender, which is the original beauty blender. Of course, it's a makeup sponge applicator as well. It is the first ergonomically designed non-disposable sponge applicator that allows you to flawlessly apply your makeup. It's designed to be cleaned with its partner blender cleanser. However, I actually clean mine with my Dr. Bronner's Magic Soap, which is also a natural soap. I have a video coming up of how I clean my beauty blender, and if it's already uploaded, I will link it below, okay? It says when wet, the beauty blender doubles in size and becomes even softer, returning to its original size when it air dries. It says it's the best applicator for concealer under the eyes, around the nose, but it's ideal for achieving dramatic results with your eyeshadow. I never knew that you could use a beauty blender for eyeshadow, and I've never tried it. And it also says, feel free to use beauty blender with all types of makeup, including loose powder and mineral cosmetics, okay? And I do believe that you can use them wet or dry, but I like to use mine wet because it just gives me the most flawless finish, okay? So that's the pink beauty blender. Now onto the Royal beauty blender, which is purple, okay? It's basically the same as the original pink beauty blender, but they made it purple for the color of the year, which is Orchid, okay? So this is a limited edition beauty blender. According to my research, this is pretty much the same as the pink one, and I've used them both, and they pretty much feel the same. The points are the same, exact same size. They pretty much feel like the same beauty blender, except this one's purple. So no verbiage on that. With the black beauty blender, I forgot to mention that it's not as pointy as the purple and as the pink one. So see the points? The black one isn't as pointy, okay? And finally, this is the Pure Beauty Blender. That's the name of it. It's called Pure. So it's a white beauty blender. And this one, now I was talking to one of my friends and we were talking about how we wanted to have all the colors of the beauty blenders, but we were like, do we really want white? Because to put your foundation on with this, that's gonna look pretty gross, right? Because it's white. But as I did my research, guys, I found out that this is a colorless version of the classic Beauty Blender application sponge, but it was created by a celebrity makeup artist by the name of Rhea Ann Silva, creator of the original Beauty Blender, which I don't even know that either, okay? This dye-free sponge is ideal for sensitive skin. So if you really have sensitive skin and you can't really use products that contain dye in them, this is made for sensitive skin people, but not only is it for sensitive skin, it says this one is low porosity. So I'm assuming that it doesn't swell as big as the other ones do. And here is the pink one and there's the white one next to each other. Okay, so it doesn't get as big as the other ones. Also, it mimics skin for application of makeup primers, eye treatments, and moisturizing serums. So that's what made me, when I did the research on it, that's what made me get it, because if you want to apply your primers or your moisturizers or any serums on your face, you can use this Pure White Beauty Blender and it doesn't get as nasty as it would if you were using it for makeup application. However, if you have sensitive skin and you want to use it for makeup application, you can do that, but that's why this one is white. Isn't that awesome to know that you can use a different one for your moisturizer or your serum, and then you can use a regular beauty blender for your makeup application? And it says this is a non-latex allergenic foam sponge. It's free of any dyes, colorants, and odor. That's why this one is so unique, okay? And I do believe that this one is cheaper than the other ones. I think this one is, I think it runs like $16.95 on Sephora's website versus the $19.95 for the other ones, okay? But it's made without parabens and it's made without sulfates, okay? So that's the difference. Now, I hope this video was like very helpful to you guys, because I totally learned something new, and whenever I have new information, I want to share it with you guys just in case you don't know. And in case you guys ask, this container that I house my clean beauty blenders in, I purchased from the Container Store for $4.99. It was in the kitchen section. They had other colors, but since red kind of matches my room, I picked up this one. And also, this is a tray that I use to hold my beauty blenders when they're dirty, or to use them after I wash them so that they can air dry. It was also purchased from the Container Store, and it was like $2.99. And I really don't know what area I got it from. I think it was like the office area. I think this is like made for paper clips or something like that, but that's what I use for that. And if you guys have stayed to the end of the video, I have a surprise giveaway for you guys, okay? It is a purple beauty blender. Now, all the instructions and all the rules as far as this giveaway, I'm just gonna go ahead and put in the description box below, because I don't wanna make this video longer than I have made it already. But I wanted to give you guys a chance to win a purple beauty blender, which is called the Royal, because I know that it's limited edition. And since I was in the store and I was able to grab one, I grabbed one. So, one thing I will tell you though, you must be subscribed to my channel to win it, okay? But make sure you check the description box below. It's in the package. I have not taken it out at all, okay? And that's it for this video. Make sure you check that information down below. I hope you guys appreciate this video, because sharing is caring, okay? And if you enjoyed, if it helped you, if you learned something, then thumbs up. And until the next video, you guys have an awesome, blessed day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.